You want to hear the most stupidest opinion I've ever heard? I mean, that's what you came here for, right? That's the fucking title of this video, and you know that. But here, let me give you some context first. I was once friends with this guy who was weird in hindsight because I just realized that everyone in the friend group had a small qualm against him, at the very least, from, I don't know, him denying the genocide in China towards the Uyghur Muslims, to like saying the one China policy was, you know, a good thing, and that Taiwan wasn't a country. Which is like, you're in the same friend group as a Taiwanese friend, which is alright. So he claimed that trans people shouldn't get to go to the washroom? Now, the trans people shouldn't go to the washroom thing is kind of an overstatement, because what he really said was, oh, trans people should go to the washrooms that matches their genitals. We had genital washrooms now? No one told me my dick could piss. Anyway. And I kind of sat there like, are you for real? Who's checking? He's like, no, that's the problem. Someone should check. And I was like, why do you want people to check? He was like, oh, because I'm uncomfortable about people with opposite genitals seeing my genitals. Keep in mind, this was a straight man. A straight boy. Correction, men would never say this. Boys would. You're that scared, and for what? I don't understand. I didn't need to understand. All I needed him to know was that that sort of thing was invasive, but I didn't have the time to explain that before he went off about sexual assault cases. Because sexual assault cases have gone up ever since trans people have come out more. My rebuttal to that is it the trans people that are committing these sexual assault crimes? Or is it the cisgender people? And then he asked me what cisgender was. And this is the folly of arguing with someone who doesn't do their proper research. Because you know what he based his opinion on? A random article from the UK about a trans woman in the change room, and somebody else looked at her genitals. You can find this article online. I trust that you can type a sentence into Google. You guys are smart. But listen, this straight A 4.0 GPA student told me that he didn't know what cisgender meant. Okay, I'll educate. But then, when I tried to explain what being cisgender was in terms of being intersex as well, he asked me what intersex was. Context for this, and why I was so mad about it, was because he was trying to go into medicine. Medicine! You're telling me you don't know basic biology, and you want to go into medicine. In Canada. Go fuck yourself. And I can say this with a smile because I am done. I am done because I've been dealing with this person for the past few years, and I am finally coming out with a story, and I hope that some of you guys can relate, because if you are arguing with somebody who does not know what they're talking about but pretends to, and not even pretends to, they think they know what they're talking about, but really they don't. It's that thing, what's it called? When a dumb person thinks they're really smart, but a smart person can see beyond the scope and see that they're actually super fucking dumb, because there's so much to know in this universe and nobody knows it all. So don't pretend to. Plain and simple. Either way, that was the dumbest opinion I've ever heard. Also, it's like, looking back and thinking about it, I kinda get what he means, where it's like, trans people shouldn't go to the same washroom as cisgender people. Why would we, trans people, want to go into washrooms with cisgender people? Yo, look at our dicks! This has been Hits of Sarcasm. You all, straight people, normal people, cisgender people, and normal people again. That was also a joke, in case you can't tell. God, if I get a transphobic comment under this, I'm gonna, like, I'm actually gonna laugh my fucking ass off. Because if you can't tell this is a joke, you need a lesson in the internet.
Could I interest you in everything, all of the time?